Hello, my name is Stuart Freeman and I'm a consultant in housing debt and welfare benefits. I've worked closely with Octavia Housing local residents for many years.
These cuts are crazy. I have no idea how I'm going to pay for university.
Tell me about it. My older brother's just moved out and Mum heard that if we have an extra room, the government aren't going to pay all of the rent.
Man, that's bad. I don't know what we're going to do or where we're going to go to get some advice.
Me neither. Look, that's Octavia Housing. They're our landlord. Maybe they can give us some advice.
Worth a try.
Hi, I'm Stuart. How can I help you?
I'm worried about all these cuts I keep hearing about. What are the biggest changes?
The biggest change is the introduction of universal credit. Previously, you would have to apply for a lot of different benefits, such as income support, income-based job seekers allowance, income-related employment support allowance, housing benefit, child tax credit, and working tax credit. From 2013, universal credit will replace all of these.
Is it just one application?
One application will be made per household rather than by individuals. There will be a basic allowance and additional amounts available for disability, caring responsibilities and children. The housing element of universal credit will be paid directly to the claimant rather than the landlord. The intention of universal credit is to encourage people to manage their own money and to budget from this one monthly payment.
It seems like this will affect a lot of people. I hear there are changes for disabled people, as well as reduced funding for students.
That's right, there are.
Or maybe we should look into it and find out what's happening. Then we can tell the people we know about the changes and how to get help.
Thanks for your advice, Stuart.
No problem. Here at Octavia, we're happy to help.
This has been really useful. We'll let others know.
Can I still get EMA?
There have been major changes to the Education Maintenance Allowance. EMA, which was available for 16 and 17-year-olds who were studying, was scrapped, but it will continue to be paid to those who are currently receiving it.
What are these changes and when will they start?
EMA is now not available for new applications from the 1st of January 2011.
What support can I get if I continue my education?
New bursaries of up to £1,200 are available for 16 to 19-year-olds who are eligible.
Where can I apply?
You can apply directly to the schools and colleges for the new bursaries.
How will I pay for university fees?
You can get a tuition fee loan from the Student Loans Company, but you have to pay this back once you're earning a certain amount. Tuition fees will increase up to £9,000 for new students in 2012 and 2013.
How am I going to pay for my living costs?
You can get a maintenance grant for help with living costs if your household income is below the threshold. A special support grant or bursaries are also available if you are eligible, and these don't have to be paid back.
When will I have to repay my student loan?
Student loans are repayable after graduation, when you have a job and your income reaches a certain level.
What will happen if I live alone in a 3-bedroom property?
Under the government's plan, anyone under 65 who lives in a property which is too large for their needs will have the rent allowance cut. There are some new rules regarding under occupancy. If you live alone in a place with 3 bedrooms, then the housing allowance of universal credit will only pay for what you need. For example, a one-bedroom property.
Can I take in a lodger?
If you want to take in a lodger, you must check with your landlord, and then that income must be declared.
If I downsize, will I receive any compensation or incentive from the landlord?
Some landlords do offer a financial incentive and help with rehousing if you want to downsize.
My child needs a living carer. Will the housing benefit take this into consideration?
There will be special circumstances for tenants who have carers who need to live at the accommodation.
Can you explain the new cap on housing benefit?
There is an overall cap on universal credit of £26,000. This includes the housing allowance.
Can you explain what employment support allowance is?
From 2011 to 2014, people who receive benefits like incapacity benefit, severe disablement allowance or income support will be assessed for ESA.
How do I qualify for ESA?
Those who currently get incapacity benefit will be referred for a medical assessment.
Will I be forced to take a test?
As part of the reassessment, claimants will undergo a work capability assessment to determine what they are eligible for. The assessment will concentrate on what people can do rather than only focusing on what they can't. There are two categories within ESA, the support group and the work-related activity group.
What is a work-related activity group?
The work-related activity group is a group who will receive support to prepare them for suitable work. The support group will not be expected to take part in any work-related activity.
I understand I have to have a medical for DLA.
People currently claiming DLA or Disability Living Allowance will be asked to take a new medical test. The details of this test have not yet been published. There are two parts to DLA which can be affected: care and mobility.
Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I'm feeling fine.
Has the congestion charge changed?
The congestion charge zone has changed and now doesn't include the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea.
How much is the daily rate?
The fee has gone up to £10 per day.
Am I entitled to a freedom pass?
You can get a freedom pass if you live in London and you were born on or before the 5th of April 1950 or you have an eligible disability.
What is a taxi card?
A taxi card is provided by some local boroughs for people with mobility issues and it gives you a discount on taxi fares.
Has the retirement age changed?
The age at which you can retire and receive a state pension will rise to 66 for both men and women by 2020.
So remember, it's important to get advice and information about these benefit changes as early as possible. And always make paying your rent a priority so you are not at risk of losing your home. And please remember that your housing officer or support officer will be able to give you more help and advice as well. For more information, please check the booklet that accompanies this film. We hope that you found this film useful, and we welcome your comments or feedback by going online to the Octavia Housing or Foundation website.